Let's have a nice look at them as they jump here in the Computaform Express Pinnacle Stakes. Capricorn's gone in. Hurricane Force is in. Anaboo with a white cap. Gates are open, they're sent on their way. Capricorn a little bit slow. I see it was dodgy stuff between Anaboo and Copper Trader. They made contact, but as they settle down onto the 800, Renegade, where he likes to be, and that's dashing out in front. Hurricane Force, though, is not letting him get away. Anton Markus is sticking with this one. Strike Paradise is back in third, 2 lengths off them. On the outside, Nark, that 10-time winner onto the 600. On Point races in behind this. Ryan's a line has 5 to go. Anaboo is racing in behind them. Right down the inside of the track, you got Beat Patrol. Making a forward move is Capricorn, Pride and Joy. They're coming home on the outside now. They're gone well past the 400. Renegade is still running. Down the inside, Hurricane Force. These two have shown the blistering toe. On Point on the outside onto the 200. Pride and Joy is trying to quicken up. Then comes Anaboo. This is pretty wide open, but down the inside it's Hurricane Force who's got past Renegade. Hurricane Force with the blinkers from Renegade. Back in second, but Hurricane Force wins it from Renegade. On Point the roughie into third. Then came Anaboo. Pride and Joy will finish on their heels in fifth. Copper Trader behind that. Ryan's a lion. They were followed by Capricorn. Nark towards the back end of the field with Beat Patrol and Strike Paradise. These two were the fastest from the word go, and once again they got away from the field and they battle it out. But it's Hurricane Force. Anton Markus, he had 4 winners yesterday. He's been in great form, Anton. He's way out in front on the jockey's log. I'm sure there's going to be his season all going well. Hurricane Force down to the line, number 5 to win for Charles Laird from Renegade, who was back in second, beaten a length and a half. Everett Pfeiffer gets the 11 on Point into third. Just in behind that you had Anaboo, and closest to us Pride and Joy.
Well, Hurricane Force is back in form here. Of course, he comes from a very strong informed team as well, Anton and Charlie Laird. And I hear you boosted him home again yesterday in Durban.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough. I had a good card yesterday,
Good
Dave,
card,
and 4 out of the 5 arrived.
4 out of the 5 arrived. Well, I reckon that's nice. What sort of price do you think you are for the championship?
Dave, you know I've said this before.
No, I don't care. You're so far in front. You're like Jason Button was, but he's not looking so good now.
I think it's very premature to price up now.
Okay, I'll take evens. Anyway, never mind. Let's talk about Hurricane Force. He was here when you rode him in the middle of July. He finished behind Anaboo that day. It was a disappointing run. He was favourite that day. He's put that well behind him.
Dave, he has. You remember, if you recall, we also had Crown of Power at that time as well. Also ran below his best, Yeah. So everything might not have been ship-shape within the yard, but obviously today he's come back to himself.
Yeah. Does he like the sand? This also, I mean, obviously he's won well on the sand, but does he prefer it to the turf?
I'd say he's versatile, Dave.
Versatile to the horse.
Yes.
I wonder if there's a race for him on Emerald Cup Day. I'll have to ask the boss that, won't I?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Okay. Well, he's got home. How many up to now? 30?
No, not close, Dave. Just over 20. I'm not keeping count.
You're not counting. We're all watching you. We're enjoying it.
Good, Dave.
Okay, lovely. Thanks. He won't, he likes to take a very low profile, but he's there, and he's put it 4 out of 5 yesterday, Charlie. You can't complain about that, eh?
Dave, I think he's on 25.
25,
yeah. I keep count for him.
Right, yeah, no, he's done well. Now, tell us about this horse. He hasn't had a lot of racing, 13 races or so. Have you had any problems with him?
Not really. We gelded him. He's quite a moody guy in the gates, but we quite fortunate. Herman van der Westhuizen, who works at the start, not today, but he's done a lot of work with him, and it's paid off. And thank you to the staff at the start for putting him in late. Yeah. He's done well. He's actually in the Emerald Cup itself. He'll take his chances. No, absolute. If we can get them in. Renegade, they used him as a line horse on Saturday off a 107. If he run to a 107 today, I'll walk home.
Yeah.
To try and explain to the handicappers about line horses is one thing. Hurricane Force ran off a 91 today. He received 3 kilos, so he equaled 100. So I suppose he'll be 106 tomorrow.
You see, when you say that, they get very upset, don't they?
No, they do.
Renegade, see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Renegade is a very, very consistent horse, but nowhere near 107.
Absolutely. I was surprised he ran today. I was surprised he came out so soon after the August Stakes, but presumably, you know, that's up to Jan de Brit, but he's the trainer. I was a little bit surprised to see him out.
Well, he runs the same type of race. He's up with them, and when it counts the last furlong, he does become a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah. Lovely win again for Markus and Ingrid. They've had 2 trophies now. They had the Equus trophy, obviously at Emperors, and then I see they got the KZN trophy as well.
No, absolute. And you know, we had a good day in Kimberley on Monday. It was nice to see Markus, Jooste on the track. It was exciting, and let's hope we have a good season.
What do you guys do with all these trophies?
We give them away.
Cheers, Charlie. Well played at Charlie Laird, and the Hurricane Force has come home to win the 4th race of his career, and Anton Markus is, well, Charlie makes it 25 wins now so far this season. He's won from number 2 Renegade, who has the Emerald Cup in his sights. Renegade has run 2nd, 3rd to the 11 on points, and the 4th home, number 9 Anaboo. 5-2, 11 and 9.